given for the fifth question. And first question is length of AB is equal to dash. Now look over here in this diagram, it is clearly shown. Length of AB is marked with 1 unit. And look at the other sides. Which one is marked with 1 unit? Yes, it is length AD. So both are marked with 1 unit. Means what? Both are of similar length. For example, this is of 2 centimeter. AB is of 2 centimeter and it has 1 unit. So ultimately AD is also marked with 1 unit. So what should be the length of it? Yes, it should be 2 centimeter. So this is an example, okay? It is not given in the question that it is of 2 centimeter. It's just an assumption. Now the question is, what is the length of AB? Length of AB is equal to dash. So we have to write the similar side, means the length of this is equal to this. If I say, if there are two boys, if I say they both are of similar height, if one is of 5.5 inch, then what is the height of the other? It will also be 5.5 inch. So similarly, they are asking length of AB is equal to what? Means if both are same, then if this length is equal to what? So you have to write the length of AB is equal to length of AD. So the answer is length of AD. Now let us go with the second question of sub question of question number 5. Length of BC is equal to dash. Now look in the figure, where is BC? Yes, it's over here. So length of BC is equal to dash, means length is similar to it. So now this is BC marked with 2 units. See it's marked with 2 units. Now look at the other side. Which side is marked with 2 units? Yes, it is length DC. So length DC is also marked with 2 units. It means what? BC is equal to DC. If suppose I say BC is of 4 centimeter, so what will be the length of DC? It will also be 4 centimeter, because both are marked with 2 units. So if BC is of 2 centimeter, ultimately DC will also be of 2 centimeter. So the question is, BC is equal to what? So BC we have to write is equal to length DC. Remember, this figures I have just given to explain you. They are not given in the question. If it was given that AB is of 2 centimeter and what is the length of AD, then you can say they are marked with 1 unit, so they are similar in length. So ultimately, if AB is of 2 centimeter, then AD is also of 2 centimeter. But there is no measurement given, so we are just writing the similar sides. The third question, angle AMD is equal to dash, and measure of angle AMD. See, it is already marked with a square. What does the square means? It is a right angle. Angle AMD is a right angle. See, by seeing only we can look. AMD is perpendicular, straight perpendicular to AC. So if perpendicular is there, what is the angle formed? It is 90 degree. So we can write it is of 90 degree. Now fourth angle, and quadrilateral ABCD is a what? Which quadrilateral? So look over here. Does it look like a rhombus? Remembering the features of rhombus, all sides should be equal. See, look over here. AD is marked with 1. AB is also marked with 1. But look over here. DC is marked with 2 units. What does it mean? It differs in size, so it cannot be a rhombus. Now looking the features of parallelogram. What are the features of parallelogram? The opposite side should be equal. So look over here. DC is marked with 2 units. The opposite side, which is AB is marked only with 1 unit. So is it a parallelogram? No, it is not a parallelogram. The third, which is a rectangle. Similar features of rectangle. Rectangle is also what? The opposite side should be equal. Look over here. DC is marked with 2 units. AB is marked with 1 unit. So it cannot be a rectangle. Let us check the other 2 sides. AD is marked with 1 unit and BC is marked with 2 units. So this also differs. AD is smaller than BC. So this is not a rectangle even. The fourth quadrilateral, which is a square. Does it look like a square? No, because all angles should be 90 degree and none of these angles are looking to be of 90 degree. Secondly, all sides should be equal. See, look over here, AD is of 1 unit and DC is of 2 units. They are not, all the sides are not equal. So it is not even a square. Then which type of quadrilateral it is? It is a kite. Kite is a combination of 2 rhombus, remember. See, look over here, if I consider this part, this is the 2 sides of 1 rhombus. And if I consider this part, it is the side of other rhombus. Kite is basically, if a rhombus is like this, no? Rhombus is somewhat like this. So what is kite? Kite cuts down this half part, takes a bigger rhombus, cut it off like this. This part is added to this part to form a kite. This is the smaller part. So this is the smaller part of a kite. This part I have drawn over here, and this part, which is a larger part, I am drawing it over here. So getting kite is a combination of 2 rhombus, one of smaller size and the other one with a larger size. So this type of quadrilateral is a kite. Now going on with the 6th question. For the 6th question we have a diagram over here. Guess which quadrilateral it is? Yes, it is a rhombus. Why rhombus? Because these 2 lines are parallel to each other, but they are not of 90 degree. Remembering square also has a similar feature. All sides are equal for square also. But the another feature of square, what it is? It should be of, all angles should be of 90 degree. Look over here. There is not a single angle of 90 degree. Means this is not a square. Second, parallelogram, no. Because why? Parallelogram, one side is longer than the other. Over here, all the sides are marked with 1 unit. Means what? All sides are similar. So it cannot be a parallelogram. Third, rectangle. It cannot be a rectangle even because 90 degree, none of the angles are of 90 degree. Nor the lengths are longer than the breadths. Over here, all the sides are equal. So it has to be rhombus. So this is a rhombus. Now measure of angle STR. Look in the figure, where is STR? Yes, it is over here. S, T and R. I always said you, rhombus perpendicular bisect. Rhombus has a perpendicular bisectors. What is the meaning of perpendicular? Perpendicular means if there is a line, the another line is cutting this line straight, forming a right angle. This is known as perpendicular. So look over here. If I take this line, if I exceed this line ST, PR. If I consider this line PR and if I consider this line ST, so what happens? ST cuts PR at 90 degree to be a perpendicular bisector. So what is the measurement of this? Yes, it is 90 degree. So measurement of angle S, T and R is 90 degree because the diagonals of the rhombus are the perpendicular bisectors of each other. So the answer is 90 degree. Now let us go with the second question, which is length of PR is equal to dash. Now let us consider PT. Where is PT? Yes, it's over here. It is a half bisecting diagonal. So this is the diagonal PR and the half part of it is over here PT. As I said you, rhombus are the perpendicular bisectors which bisects the diagonals into equal parts. So if this is a diagonal PR and if point T bisects it, bisect means what? It cuts at equally. So equal bisector hai, so PT should be equal to TR. So the length of PT is equal to length of PR. Remember, perpendicular bisector means what? When they are bisecting, they are forming a 90 degree. We have seen over here. See, when they are bisecting, they form a 90 degree. It is in the case of the entire thing. Whole this are of 90 degree. Secondly, perpendicular bisector is understood. Equal bisectors. What is equal bisector? Bisecting means what? To cut into equal parts. So this diagonal PR is cut into equal parts by the another diagonal called SQ. So what? This is the diagonal PR. So they are cut into equal lengths by this SQ. So PT is equal to TR. But we cannot say that PT is equal to ST because ST, as I said, in the case of rhombus and parallelogram, the diagonals are not equal. They are of different lengths, but they bisect each other equally. So the answer of this is length PR. Now going on with the third question, measurement of angle SPR is equal to dash. Over here, look over here, there is no degree given. So they are not expecting you to write the answer in degree. You have to write a similar angle. Means this angle is congruent to which angle? If over here they were expecting you to write degree. So they have mentioned over here degree. But they have not mentioned over here degree. So you have to write the angle congruent to it. So the SPQ, where is S? This is S, this is P and this is Q. So this is the angle formed by SPQ. Now they are asking the angle similar to this angle. So as I said, in rhombus, opposite angles are congruent. So tell me the angle opposite to SPQ. Yes, opposite angle to SPQ is SP and Q. S, R and Q. So this is the angle opposite to SPQ. So the answer is measurement of angle SP, SRQ. Because SPQ is over here and the opposite angle to SPQ is SRQ. So SPQ is congruent to SRQ. So these are the features of a kite and a rhombus. Start with the question number 7. For the question number 7, we have been given a figure HCFD. This figure looks like what? Parallelogram? No, it is not a parallelogram, because in parallelogram not a single angle should be of 90 degree. But here all the angles are of 90 degree. Rhombus, it cannot be a rhombus even, because in rhombus all the sides should be equal and not a single angle should be of 90 degree. But over here all the angles are of 90 degree. And look at this, HC is a bit longer than CF. Can you look in the figure? So this cannot be a rhombus even. Then rectangle. Yeah, it is a rectangle, because in what are the features of the rectangle? All the angles should be of 90 degree. Look, this angle HCFD. All the angles are of 90 degree. So condition number 1 is satisfied. What is the second condition? The second condition is that the length should be greater than the breadth. Look over here, HC is greater than CF. Yes, the second condition is also satisfied. The third condition, which says that the opposite side should be equal. So look over here, HC is equal to DF. Look, they are of similar in length. I'll represent it with this chalk. So this I'll mark it as 2 to represent it is of 2 units, and DF also with 2 units. CF with 1 unit because it is smaller. Breadths of the rectangle are always smaller. Length are relatively longer. Secondly, HD is also a breadth. So it also has to be 1 unit because they are opposite sides. And all the angles are of 90 degree. Now bisector. Equal bisector, as I said. Both the bisector are of equal length. So what? DC is equal to what? HF, because both are the diagonals. And in rectangle and in square, the diagonals are of equal length. So ultimately HF is equal to CD. Now the second condition is that they are the perpendicular bisectors. What is the meaning of perpendicular bisector? Where the bisector bisects, means where they intersect, this angle, all the angles should be of 90 degree. So what? CMF is of 90 degree. FMD is of 90 degree. All the angles in between this circle are of 90 degree. So CMF is of 90 degree, FMD is of 90 degree, DMH is of 90 degree, and HMC is of 90 degree. All the angles are of 90 degree. So they are perpendicular bisectors even. The third condition of the bisectors, or the third feature of the rectangular bisectors is this, that all the bisectors are of equal length. I explained you that that time only, when two lengths are equal, that the bisecting lines should be also equal. So over here, when CD is equal, the half part will also be equal. So when CD is equal to HF, the CD's half part, which is CM, is also equal to the half part of HF, which is HN. So all these bisectors means CM is equal to FM is equal to DM is equal to HN. So clear with the features of rectangle. Now we'll move on to the questions. So first question, side HC is congruent to what? This is a symbol of congruency. It is represented with two equal marks and a wave line above it, which means congruent, equal to or congruent means the sides are equal. It is equal to only, but the proper sign to measure a side is congruency sign. So side HC is congruent to what? Now look at the figure, which is HC. This is side HC. It is congruent to what? Now it is marked with 2 units. Look into the figure. Which side is marked with 2 units? Yes, it is side DF. So the answer is side DF. HC is congruent to DF. I always said na कि rectangles opposite sides are equal. So HC is equal to DF. Second question, length of FC is equal to dash. HF is dash. So length of HF is this, which is a diagonal. So HF's length is equal to what? I always said in rectangle and square, the diagonals are of equal length because they are of 90 degree. In parallelogram, the diagram is something like this. So this both angles distance exceeds than this. So this diagonal is greater than the other one. Same with the rhombus. When there is a rhombus like this, the distance between these two angles is greater than the distance between these two angles. So this is comparatively smaller than this. But in the case of rhombus, as these both lines are straight, so the bisectors are also, or the diagonals are also of equal length. So over here, it is asked length of HF is equal to dash. So this is the length of HF. So it is equal to what? The another diagonal, which is CD. So length of HF is equal to length of CD. Second question, length of CM is equal to dash. Now look in the figure, where is length CM?
No more spending your energy and money on coaching classes or missing classes for rain, for rally and any other nonsense. Subjects covered by multiple teachers with repeat telecasts. Doubts, concepts, applications, no problem. All explained through great and significant animation. So sit back comfortably in your home and watch Study Spectrum TV channel.
So here is the length of CM. Now they are asking which length is similar to CM. I said you right. In rectangle and in square, the diagonals are the bisectors even, and all this part of this bisector of diagonal are equal. So length of CM is equal to what? Length of CD. It is also equal to length of MF, and it is also equal to HM. But to be more precise, as it is the half part of this part, which is CD, it is the half part. Look over here. This is CD and this CM is the half part. So in the question they are expecting us to write MD, length MD, because this is the whole part and the bisector divides into equal part. So if this is one part, the another part equal to it would be MD, because it is divided equally from middle. So it is length MD. So clear with the features of the rectangle. Now we'll move on to the next question, which is question number 8. Now in question number 8, they are provided us with a figure. This is the figure PUNE. Now look at this figure. This figure looks like what? Rhombus? No, it is not even a rhombus, because all the sides are equal. So one condition of the rhombus is fulfilled. The second condition is that all एक भी angle 90 degree नहीं होना चाहिए. Not even a single angle should be of 90 degree. But over here, all the angles are of 90 degree. So this cannot be rhombus. And in rhombus, can you see over here? These two lines are slant, but over here they are straight because it is of 90 degree. So this is not a rhombus. Not even a parallelogram, because the 90 degree wala condition is also for parallelogram. Means not even a single angle should be of 90 degree. But over here, all the angles are of 90 degree. So it is not even a parallelogram. The third, which is a rectangle, it cannot be even a rectangle, because the length should be greater than the breadth in case of rectangle. But over here, all the lengths are of equal size. So it is not even a rectangle. It is a square. Because all the sides are equal and all the angles are of 90 degree. What is the next? What are the conditions? What are the features of the bisectors of diagonal? The another feature of the diagonals is that there are perpendicular bisectors. What is the meaning of perpendicular bisectors? That means this area where the diagonals intersect, all the angles should be of 90 degree. So ETN should be of 90 degree, and TU should be of 90 degree, UTP should be of 90 degree, and PTE also should be of 90 degree. Then only it can be a perpendicular bisector. This condition is the same for the rectangle also. In rectangle also, all the middle angles should be a 90 degree. Now clear with the features, and all this bisecting should be equal. Same in the case, same as rectangle. So now first question is length of PN is equal to dash. Now here is the length of PN. So PN is what? It is a diagonal, and in rectangle, what is the feature? The diagonals are of equal length. So over here, both the diagonals are of equal length. So one diagonal is PN. Tell me the another diagonal. Yes, it is UE. One diagonal is PN, another diagonal is UE. So these both are of equal length. So they are asking the length congruent to PN. So the length congruent to PN, that is one diagonal, is the another diagonal which is length UE. So the answer is length UE. Now moving on to the second question, which is measure of angle UTN. Now tell me, where is UTN? Yes, it is over here. Now only I said you that it should be, all the angles in the middle should be of 90 degree because it is a perpendicular bisector. So the answer is 90 degree. See, they are given you degree also. So they are not expecting the angle congruent to it. So you should not write the name of the angle. It should be the proper measurement which is 90 degree. Third question, length of TN. Now tell me, where is the length? Where is the segment TN? It is over here. TN. TN is the half part or the bisected part of the diagonal PN. So PN, I will show you over here. It is like this. It is PN, and in the middle the name is the alphabet T is given. So they are expecting you to answer the length congruent to TN. This is TN. So the length congruent to TN will be what? PT, because this is one diagonal and T is dividing it into half. So if I say PN is of 4 cm and I am asking you T is bisecting it equally. So this is of 2 cm. This is also of 2 cm because T is dividing into two parts. Middle point of this PN is T. So now they are telling you if TN is congruent to which part. So it will be PT because both the segments are of 2 cm. So the answer is length PT. Now as in the case of rectangle, same with the square. All the bisectors of the part of this diagonals are equal. Means all should be of 2 cm if the diagonal is of 4 cm. Because ultimately, see now, PN if I say of 4 cm and it is equal to UE. See, I have given over here also. PN is equal to UE. So if I say PN is of 4 cm, UE will also be of 4 cm. Then if I say T is bisecting PN equally, and if I say UE is bisected by T equally. So all this part will be of 2 cm. Equally means what? 4 ka half, which is 2. So ultimately all this part comes to 2 cm. So the answer over here is length PT. So these are the features of a rectangle and a square. With a solved example, there is a figure given to us and they are expecting the answer of this length BD. They have provided you with one hint, that is length of AO is 6.5. Now look in the figure, where is AO? Yes, AO is over here. So the length of AO is 6.5 cm. And what they are asking you to answer the question of length of BD. Length of BD is over here. So from AO, how will you get length of BD? From AO we can find OC, because O is the midpoint of AC, as I already told you. It is a bisector. Bisector means what? It cuts into equal part. So DB has cut AC into equal part at point O. So if AO is 6.5, this also will be 6.5 OC because O is the midpoint of AC. So ultimately this also will be 6.5. The presentation will be like this. Length of AO is equal to 6.5 centimeter. Therefore, length of OC is equal to 6.5 centimeter. And you have to draw a curly bracket like this, and you have to write the reason in the bracket, which is the diagonals of square are the bisectors of each other. Bisector means divides into equal parts. So clear with the presentation. This is the right form of writing. That is AO, given information. Then from this given information, what you have came to know? You have came to know that OC is also 6.5 centimeter. So you have to write that AO is 6.5 centimeter. From this AO we have to find OC, which is also 6.5 centimeter. Now you have to write this both are 6.5 centimeter. So when you have got this AO and you have got OC, can you add both this and get AC? Yes. So what is the length of AC? Length of AC is equal to length of AO plus length of OC, which is 6.5 centimeter plus 6.5 centimeter. One 6.5 centimeter for this, one for this. Adding AO and OC, you will get AC, which comes to 13 centimeter. So AC will be of 13 centimeter. When AC is of 13 centimeter, what they are expecting? They want BD. So AC is 13 centimeter. Then tell me what is the length of BD? It will also be 13 centimeter because the bisectors are equal for what? For which quadrilaterals? For square and rectangle. For square and rectangle. Remember, the bisectors are of equal length. So AC is one bisector. You got it to 13. See, length of AC is equal to 13. So one diagonal is 13 centimeter. So the length of other diagonal will also be 13 centimeter because what? They are equal in length. So length of AC is equal to length of another diagonal BD, which they are asking you. So length of BD is equal to 13 centimeter. Then you have to draw curly bracket like earlier one, and you have to write the reason. That is the diagonals are of equal length for square. The diagonals of square are equal. So this is the reason why AC is equal to BD. So clear? The length of BD, which they were asking, is what? It is 13 centimeter. Now they are asking you second question, which is angle BOC. Now look in the figure. Where is BOC? It is our here. And the measurement of it is what? It is 90 degree. I said you, for square and for rectangle, the bisectors are perpendicular bisector. The word perpendicular means 90 degree in the middle. Perpendicular means what? Straight like this. When it is a straight, the angle formed over here will always be 90 degree. So look, BD is straight to AC. I'll draw over here. If this is AC, this is BD. And if I convert this figure like this, means this line comes to be horizontal line and this is like this. Then this is 90 degree. So this figure appears to be, this thing is just moved like this to appear like this, and this is over here. So what is this? 90 degree. So the answer of angle BOC is equal to 90 degree. The reason for this is the bisectors are perpendicular bisectors. The diagonals of square are perpendicular bisectors. these two questions.